No, I knew I could attack. I could do I enjoy him my Tuesday. You go Daddy. Say hello. 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 Alright, great progress. We're talking about that so.
A ton of MJ related news to talk about.
The game will get so we talk about
new Yummyland mini dolls, tons of new prototypes found for unreleased / cancelled Rainbow High and Shadow High dolls. We have a first look at the very exciting LO Surprise OMG Powerpuff Girls collaboration, new tweens, new animated episode for Rainbow High, new characters, and more. So stay tuned to subscribe and let's get into it. Okay, first off, we do have a brand new episode for Rainbow High Season 6 to take a look at here. Episode 6, which dropped a couple days ago, and it's actually the shortest episode in runtime from the entire season so far. So it's kind of weird how it starts because the last episode ended off with Iris meeting the new Shimmers, basically, the Rainbow High clique, basically telling them that they need her help to find the other remaining original Shimmers. Who? And then that was the big cliffhanger. And now with episode 6, we start off with Iris actually getting a little ice cream or smoothie, and then she's going off on a mission. But it almost sounds like this happened before she met the, new group of Shimmers, Poppy, Ruby, Jade, etc. And she's kind of going on a separate mission that maybe has nothing to do with the girls. So I'm honestly confused about like the timeline and where this kind of takes place in. But the focus here is on the little sister of Iris. Her name is Astrid Bone, I believe. And her doll form looked kind of iffy. She's cuter here in the animated version, thankfully. She's fine. And basically, this is just one big ad for the new little sisters playsets with the pool and also the cafe cupcake playset. There's really there's no plot here. Basically, to her little, hangout area here, except for Poppy's little sister, which definitely is very odd. Why is Poppy's little sister not here? Also, Daisy, Sunny's little sister, is not here. Those two, obviously because they don't have dolls, so that's why they're not here. Poppy's little sister never got a doll, but at least Daisy does have a core doll that came out, like last year. So I just wonder, like, why, like, yeah, we're missing characters here. But anyway, so Bella, Violet, Skylar, Jade, Ruby, and Amaya's little sisters are here, and then they're in new fairy forms, except for Bella's little sister. And then actually, I do like how Blush, Parker, Bella's little sister, she's like, why am I not a fairy? And then basically Astrid is like, I'm not sure. Plot convenience. Oopsie. So it's so random. You can so clearly tell that the writers have like no like creative juices left. Like they don't care. They really don't care. And it's just so obvious that this is really just a like ad for like the play sets for the little sisters. So yeah, that was the entire episode. Episode 6 was basically just an ad read for the new little upcoming fairy little dolls, and then the pool and cafe playsets for the little sister dolls. That's basically it. Very disappointing. Then we also had kind of technically our first look at some new characters here in this short clip that is basically kind of taken from a new upcoming episode. It's the music portion of that episode, basically, where we can see the silhouettes of new characters, and you can very also clearly tell that Iris is basically the red silhouette here, and the other characters are new characters. So the question here is, okay, well, are these new characters part of the Shimmer, part of the new Sparkle and Shine Series 2 dolls, which that is happening, yes, Sparkle and Shine is coming, Series 2, or are these new characters the upcoming Color and Create, the new series dolls? So I'm leaning more towards that these new characters are the remaining lineup of Sparkle and Shine Series 2, because that would also make sense with the color theming that has already been revealed and also the names. Just because it's a group of 4 and Iris is here, and it definitely looks like these are the original Shimmers, like the icon. It's the legends. So I think they look interesting. The outfits, from what I can see, obviously they're just silhouettes, so we really don't see too much. but you can kind of make out like they do have cute outfits. I think the yellow's outfit, the girl in yellow, her outfit looks the most fun to me. And then yeah, they I mean yeah, honestly, I mean there's not much to really like we can't see too much, but it's okay. It's okay. That's all I got. That's all I got. They look okay. I'm just, we gotta see more. I'm sorry. We gotta see some actual legit first looks here of the characters. I don't really know what else to say. Just that they look fine. They look fine, and they are yeah the remaining shimmers from the original group. And I'm assuming this is from the next episode coming up. So interesting. Yeah, very exciting stuff. Very totally exciting.
Watch till the end. I will show you how to.
Rainbow High used to be something, and now we're talking about fairies, and like, oh, these silhouettes look like very, very interesting characters, and like, okay, well, it's just how it is. Moving on to some Bratz news. Yes, recently, because we have our first look at some of the brand new Sour Sweeties Series 3 dolls here that are kind of like, this is kind of giving me Shadow High vibes. These Sour Sweeties dolls are basically what Shadow High is to Rainbow High. So I love this. It's kind of giving me like the edgier versions of Yummy Land. Like, oh, these are from the other side of the street, like from the other side of the tracks. So it's very much giving me like, oh, edgier Yummy Land versions of the dolls, because you can tell they are distinct in that they have a different set of lashes. The lashes here on these dolls look different. They're sharper and they look more like traditional, lashes on, cartoons, as opposed to the other Yummy Land lashes that the girls have, which are more rounded, and softer. So these definitely have a kind of like edgier vibe. Also, they have sharper eyebrows. They have darker makeup. They have overall, with the theme being like sour sweeties, definitely seems to be like sour candy themes and flavors like like we have like gummy bears. We have like sour worms, like crystal candy, but like a sour. Then we have like black licorice, and I mean you can see here like there's 6 new characters, and they all look there's like a sour twist to all of their flavors. I think they look so good. They look so good. Especially like the gummy bear one, with the actual gummy bear pieces in the hair. Like, that's insane. That's insane. Honestly, like the Yummy Land designs out gagging Rainbow High currently, that's really insane. Like, how did we get here? Like these small little figurines have more detail and more creative design put into them than Rainbow High currently. Like, isn't that just shocking? Isn't that just literally crazy? But hey, at least MGA is giving us some sass and some cute designs in some of in like at least one of their brands. So I feel like Yummyland really is just taking off. Like every new series that they've been releasing, I mean, it's just been getting better and better. I can confidently say, with every new Yummyland series that has been dropped, I've only been getting more excited. So this is it's amazing, honestly. Like these have such strong designs. They look so good, and they have even like a new theme, like a new gimmick with like the little bubbles, like in the lip gloss. That looks so fun, like lava lamp vibes, right? So love that. I can't wait to see like all the figurines. They look so cute, and they're probably going to be dropping by the end of this year. So yeah, series 3 coming very soon. What do you think? Also, we have like, a new playset for Bianca and a exclusive figurine, but she's kind of just metallic, so it's like not too exciting. But yeah, new playset, new series coming. I think they all look amazing. Yeah, I'm living for this. I'm living for this being kind of like Yummyland's version of Shadow High. I love this. This is just so, yes, we need more. Next up, this is the big one. Yes, we have our first look here at the new upcoming L Surprise OMG X Powerpuff Girls collaboration. We're getting 3 brand new full-sized OMG dolls inspired by Buttercup, Blossom, and Bubbles. And we got our first look here at the actual dolls at the Primavera Sound Festival. It looks like, I'm not familiar with it, but it looks like a festival, like similar to like other festivals, just like outside, like music and stuff. It looks very fun. There was a like little figurine like stand with like Buttercup and like all of them standing on top of it, and I guess like they had the new dolls available for pictures as props for whatever reason, because the official Powerpuff Girls Instagram account has been reposting and posting themselves videos and pictures of the event, including pictures of people holding the dolls. So This is official. It's official. So these are the actual dolls themselves. But to be fair, obviously we don't really have a good close-up picture of the dolls themselves. All we have are these kind of like zoomed in, blurry pictures of people, of other people holding them as props. It's so funny because like, do you think like they even realize that these are actual dolls coming out, or do you even like they might not even think that these are like legit dolls? They might think these are like customs or whatever. But no, like these are actually coming out. So this is so exciting. We first heard about like this collaboration like months ago. And when I first heard about this collaboration, so here's my first impression. Like when I first heard about this collaboration, I thought, okay, it's gonna be like them in cute little dress versions of the original outfits, you know, with the black stripes, with the slippers. It's gonna be like the traditional look for the girls, but kind of like modernized and kind of like in the more of like a OMG take of those dresses. You know, that's kind of like what I thought we were gonna get with these dolls is the iconic dresses. As a nation, monochromatic dresses for the OMG dolls, and maybe they would have included like a second outfit perhaps that you could then turn into like as their casual look. That
I also một cái con ghi địa hả sao like new guy bye. Also a guy to so can you guy go stay? Anyway, yeah. Yay, guy.